You're not out here hitting wenches.
No, not me. I'm chivalrous.
Ah, he's a Kingdom Come Deliverance.
That's me.
2. How is that, by the way?
I haven't played it in a couple of days, but it's good.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
What
I
have
like
you
it.
been
It's,
playing?
Nothing.
Wow. Can I get a base check?
But I like it. It's it's good. It's a good, nice, solid RPG.
Yeah. It's like a Bethesda kind of format, right? You're just in a world.
It's got that same feel to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it as
Running
buggy
around
as a
doing
Bethesda
side quests? No. The first game was, but this one is pretty good.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I thought the bugs were like endemic to that sort of game.
Yeah. That's weird, huh?
Yeah. Maybe it's just Bethesda. All right. Well, we're not here to discuss Bethesda or Kingdom Come.
Should I hit stop and then record again?
No, we can just... Hello. And welcome to today's episode of us two hanging out.
Hello.
I'm
me.
Vys. This is Lakembra.
Hello. That's the intro you want to go with?
No, it's not. Why don't you take... You can do this one.
Hello. It's me. Alright, this is hit play.
Yeah, alright. We're watching Nightreign. It's a playthrough
Elden Ring. This is a playthrough by what's his name?
ONGBAL.
I was going to say Bak, but I think it's a Thai martial arts movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Fantastic. That's a good movie.
Good movie? You recommend it?
Yeah. If you like people getting kicked.
Specifically kicked?
And I do.
Not like...
ONGBAL, he's like really good at Elden Ring, yeah?
Yeah, he's he plays all the like Souls-like games, and it's like most of his videos are just him killing bosses in incredibly like he never gets hit, you know. He's always using weird items and that sort of thing.
He's doing the no-hit runs all the time?
Yeah, I think he gets hit in this video, but you know,
wow,
this isn't a no-hit run. This is just a showcase.
The absolute state of ONGBAL.
I know, right? Fucking get your shit together, mate.
And this is, for those who don't know, this is like a new expansion or spin-off of Elden Ring.
Yeah,
like,
I would say
like
it's made by the B team, whoever made Dark Souls 2, maybe.
Oh, they just gave them the Elden Ring, creator and said, here, make a game.
Genuinely. I feel like, because something about the way the characters move through the land, I've watched half of this, by the way. I stopped watching when I realized we would actually watch it all the way through.
Yeah.
But something about the way they move, it makes me think it's taking place in the Sekiro engine, not the Elden Ring.
Yeah, she's running real fast. My character never ran that fast.
You can't run that fast in Elden Ring. And Elden Ring has like this... It has a certain aesthetic that this game kind of just doesn't have. Even though, like, all the...
Well, it looks like Elden Ring's world kind of looks like it's a place.
Yeah.
I mean, it is still sort of like a giant island, but like, the island itself looks like a place. This just looks like an arena, like a Fortnite map.
Yeah, for sure. And also, like, there's something about it. Like, there's post-processing and the giant tree and everything. There's something about it that just gives it this, like, this quality. When you're watching Elden Ring gameplay, you know it's Elden Ring, especially if it's in the overworld.
I'm kind of getting Metal Gear Survive vibes from it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
I think you're not wrong to get those vibes, and I've heard even that Metal Gear Survive is not that bad. So,
Get him, boys.
yeah. But I am a known Kojima hater, so
yeah, you do hate him. You talk about him all the time.
I do. I talk about him way too much for someone I supposedly hate. I don't hate him. I just think he's a hack. But that doesn't make me a Konami stan by any means.
You like Metal Gear Solid though,
Yeah.
or was it just 3 that you like?
I mean, like, I grew up playing them, you know? So it's like, I like them. I have a lot of good memories of them, but I don't think... I think probably the weirder and, like, more nonsensical aspects of Metal Gear Solid are probably attributed directly to Kojima. And it wouldn't
They call him
surprise me.
Vamp because he's bisexual.
Yeah, what is
Never
that?
understood
What are you
that.
talking about?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. You need to live on so you can spread memes through your genetic code or something.
That's right.
Metal Gear 2
Great
made
game.
sense. Yeah,
That's a fantastic game.
great game.
I want to play it. I should get that Metal Gear collection that they released. That's not very good.
Yeah, totally.
I should get that.
You should just like, I don't know. Can you be bothered to like emulate? Because I'm sure
No.
emulation is at the point where it's the HD remake we always wanted. You know, it's built on top of the original.
No, but they don't have to sit at my computer and play it. Which I don't want.
That's true.
I've got a good setup where I can just sit in my bed and play.
That is comfy.
I have a TV in my room. I'm a degenerate.
Yeah, I actually don't. But
It's 'cause
this
you're
is my
normal.
bedroom and my computer's in here, so
Why am I in your bedroom?
I don't know. Get out. This would
Anyway,
be-
yeah. Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring, Nightreign. This would probably be better if we could read the
I can
prompts
read
on
it.
screen.
I choose not to translate it
choose.
for you.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, man. Thanks.
It's all right. What's the goal in this? What are you supposed to do? Do you know?
The goal is, see, what I think happens is, because when it started, it came up saying day 1. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Might be able to hover over it. No.
I
It comes up.
believe
It says day 1, and so I think there's 3 days, maybe 2 days. But you get a couple days to, well, at the end of the first day, like, so this whole time the Fortnite ring is closing in, and
Yep.
when it gets to the middle, you fight the night boss, and that's just the boss of that day. And then when you kill him, the ring goes back out again, and then you're free to traverse the
Is the
land.
boss randomized,
I don't know.
or is
Never
it
thought.
like this is the area and this is the area boss, and it's always that way?
Yeah, I don't know. And I assume it would be randomized just because, like, roguelike, that's kind of how these things often operate. The world looks kind of small.
I would not want to play this by myself.
No.
But I would have a lot of fun playing it with a friend. Maybe someone else who likes Elden Ring. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll
maybe.
find out if I have a friend like that.
It is a 3-player co-op, so you would need at least one friend. So if you can find one of those, yeah, maybe you can find 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so he's just gonna. So there's days. What do
Yep.
you do during the day?
You
Do
run
use a
around, you
point?
kill shit, you level up, and
Are
like
you
it seems.
trying to level up to make the boss easier, or what?
Yeah, you level up because I think like it's not the classic Dark Souls model where you put points into this stat and that stat. It's like no, you just have a level, so you got to go to a grace and level up. And if you're not leveled up, you're not going to be able to kill the boss because. I mean, I guess you can.
What
if
if
you don't get
I
hit,
want to be like a wizard? I can't spec
be a
into
wizard?
points.
No, so the way it works is your spells are actually based on the catalysts you pick up. So you probably start with a couple default spells, but then if you pick up like a staff while you're out here killing shit and looting and running
I'm
around.
gonna go to Loot Lake and get a staff.
Exactly. And that staff will have 2 spells on it. Or maybe 1 spell. I don't know.
Alright.
Because you're also an Elden Ring enjoyer, aren't you?
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't
Yeah.
play the DLC yet. I'd like to though, eventually.
It's worthwhile.
But yeah, I did. I played a fair bit. I finished it. I don't know. I guess once properly, and then kind of save scum to get the other endings. So
Yeah, I
however much
remember
that's
that.
worth as well.
Yeah. No, you finished it 5 times.
Yeah, that's right.
I also finished it 5 times, except 2 of those times was kind of just running through it to get to. Because
Did you actually finish it 5 times, or did you finish it 5 times like I finished it?
No, I actually did finish it 5 times. I would say I played through it 3 times, but I finished it 5 times. Like 2 of those run-throughs were just like sprinting to the end with like a fully loaded out character.
I did the ending that I really wanted to begin with, which was like date the moon girl. Become her sexual slave.
The best ending.
That was the ending that I was, exactly. And then after that, I'm like, alright, I'll see what the other endings are. And then I think I fucked up, and now I don't have the other save, the original save anymore. So I'm just stuck with, you chose the poop guy, and that's the ending I've got. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
like I don't know, like the world becomes poop covered. It's turned into India, basically.
Yeah, the India ending, fucking where everything is like.
I redeemed it and fucked everything up.
Yeah, great. And then you're like, you know what? This is the ending I choose.
So I kind of don't like. It makes me not want to play anymore because I'd have to start again to get the world set to the way I like it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not
was
really a
good
fan of playing games I enjoy. Again.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm retarded.
Like like I don't know, the way everything just opens when you run past it, it wouldn't surprise me if this engine is not an offshoot from the Elden Ring engine. It's just using all the assets. Yeah, like this is probably one of very few games I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
And
it certainly looks. I don't know if it's the game or if it's this guy who's really good is making it seem very fast paced. I imagine it wouldn't be this fast paced if I was playing it. I'd be moving at a more regular speed.
I think
like I was in Elden
you
Ring.
should. I think
this
he's
guy's
playing
really
it how it's
move
supposed
quick.
to be played.
Oh, okay.
Because you're on a limited time, right? So you basically you drop in and then you have to grind to be able to level up enough to kill the boss.
Well, how long is an actual day worth in real time?
It's like 15 minutes.
Okay, that's not that long.
No, so you want to make the most of it. And I mean, playing Elden Ring, like it takes 2 hours to do anything in that fucking game if you're playing it casually. And it's a good 2 hours, but in the grand scheme of things, you haven't uncovered all that much. You've only accomplished a little bit.
What are the other games that you're looking forward to?
There was that fucking man, I don't even know. I can't remember. I know there was another one. It was this and one other, and I can't remember
what kind of
the
game
other
was
one
it? What is it? What's the picture in your head? Is there can you rotate it in your head?
Yeah. Is it that marathon-looking game? Did we even see gameplay of that?
Marathon?
Yeah.
Didn't they cancel that?
Did they actually cancel it? I don't remember.
Like the actual Bungie marathon game? I'm pretty sure that's cancelled.
Oh, unlucky. Had an interesting art style. Although I probably wouldn't have enjoyed actually playing the game, so who fucking cares? Good, I'm glad it's dead. No, it was the other one from the recent thing that we watched that you said kind of looks like Marathon. It had like a similar art style. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember, but I cannot remember the name of it.
Yeah, can't remember what it is at all.
Oh, okay. It hasn't been cancelled. It's just kind of in development hell at the moment.
Yeah.
It's been like the actual core gameplay has been changed numerous times. Allegedly.
Yeah, because like
it's still being made though.
Bungie got bought by Sony, and then Sony was like, "We're going all in on live service," and then every single thing they've made with their live service has turned out to be complete garbage, and has lost them shitloads of money. So
I was really excited for Marathon to just be a single player game like Halo again.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen. I can never have what I want.
Look, even if it's like Halo, that's fine because Halo was co-op.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, give
You
me...
can make good single-player games. It's fine. People like them, and they will buy them.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's
Everything
really
has to be live
weird
service.
because Sony kind of championed like the resurgence of the single-player RPG. Yeah, the single-player whatever game. Yeah. Sorry, just the way this character's moving over the rocks just looks like shit. It's so arcadey.
Just jumping up.
But yeah, like with the fucking third-person over-the-shoulder cinematic action game, you know, it's like that's Sony's bread and butter. And they were like proud of that for like 2 years. And then they went, right, all in on live service, have a Concord. Have
We're making the Last of Us multiplayer game.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Which that got cancelled.
Well, yeah, because Bungie went in there and they said, actually, it's kind of shit and it's not fun to play. And then I assume those same people went into what they were doing at their own studio and said, oh shit, this is not fun to play either. Fuck. Now what?
I would have to go back to the state of play and look at what the game was that you were thinking of.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
I'm going to do it now.
Alright. Here, we've got the boss. The first new asset in the entire game.
What a cool name that I can read.
Yeah, I think
I
it's...
won't tell you what it is though.
Centipede Demon.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, and so that's just some fucking big thing for you and your two bros to just wail on until it dies.
You're not thinking of Hell Is Us, are you? That's the one where it's like, it looks like it's from Death Stranding, no?
I think I am thinking of that, because I remember being more annoyed than I had any right to be over the name, because it's a shit name.
No, actually, the one I think you might be thinking of is called Metal Eden, and it's a sci-fi FPS.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I remember that actually.
Yeah, I think that might be the one.
Cool. Metal Eden, that's the one. It's on my radar, put it that way. Not a lot of things are on my radar, but that's one of them. This is the other thing.
I can't think of anything that's coming out this year. The Switch 2? Cool.
That'll be fun.
I can't wait to buy. I'm going to buy it and buy the Mario game that they make for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. That's all I'll get.
Yeah, okay.
Just like I did with the Switch.
Yeah, I probably won't get a Switch 2. I do have a regular Switch. But I don't even think I have a charger for a regular Switch. I think my ex took it with her when she moved out. Accidentally, of course, surely. But also,
you should ask for it back, and then you could say, my ex got give it to me.
Amazing.
That was really shit. Anyway, what day are we on?
This is day 2. Oh.
It looks a lot of the textures seem kind of
low. Yeah.
Like blurry.
Yeah. Maybe
I don't know if that's on purpose or what.
Yeah, maybe it's a development build. Maybe it's... I don't know why they would... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's playing on low graphics.
Could be.
Yeah, not sure.
I like, like it's not Elden Ring, but I like the movement. Like you're jumping around, moving quick. They let you... They make it so that you can speedrun shit properly.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I am fine with that. It's just... Maybe it's the low graphics as well.
Yeah.
And like the lack of all the effects that Elden Ring usually... Like, Elden Ring is a beautiful game to look at. Yeah, there's always like particle effects and like there's just so much like polish.
Herb Beta patched at one of our Discord people, one of our listeners. He didn't like it. He doesn't like the game. I'm shouting out one person from our
Discord
audience
every episode.
Video.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
Exactly.
So
last time it was Harry Zoe. That was the Harry Zoe show.
Yeah, that was the Harry Zoe show.
Beep his name, by the way, so he doesn't get a mention in this episode.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay. Beep.
Perfect. Thank you. Beta patch didn't like. Oh no, I remember reading his complaints. They were pretty valid.
It was like it's not. It doesn't feel like a real world. Basically the opposite of what I said earlier in this recording. It doesn't feel like a real world. It's too video gamey or something like that. I'm not quoting him correctly.
No, see, that's the thing. Like, it's hard to debate someone's point of view if you're just like misremembering a paraphrase, you know.
Well, you know, they say you might not remember. They might not remember what you said, but they'll remember how you made them feel.
Yeah.
I'm
angry.
How Beta Patch made me feel. I was angry criticizing the game I enjoyed.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, it doesn't feel like a world. It does feel more like a world than many other games I've played.
It feels more like a world than Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, because there's no
just like retarded.
Yeah, there's no lakes of lava in the sky, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know, like it's a video game, you know. Like, it's not because like Skyrim attempts to be a world, you know, and even Skyrim is like a low bar to clear.
I'm really sorry.
Go on. No.
I was gonna say I'm really not confident in Elder Scrolls 6.
Not at all. Like,
no.
Yeah, there is no hype for that game. It's not even on my radar.
No. I'm sure it will be better than Starfield, because Starfield was like, you can go anywhere. You got the whole world, galaxy.
Yeah.
But if they actually just be like, you've just got a few, you know, hectares of land and you can run around on that, then maybe it will be better.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, right, is that, like, I don't know, man. Games, they kind of, like, for the most part, a game like Starfield, it didn't even have to have 1,000 planets. You know, you could have told a story in the Starfield setting entirely in one city, and it could have been captivating and interesting, and, you know, just all it has to be is written by a competent storyteller. And no one at Bethesda is that, because they're all just people who know how to work in Bethesda's engine.
Why did we dedicate man hours to making 1,000 dusty shitholes with nothing on them?
Yeah, basically.
Why did we do that?
Yeah. Because then the modders can...
You can build a house there! Like, I don't want to build a house there. There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. Why? Yeah. There's no reason to play that game. Other than, like, you want the kind of wish fulfillment you can get from being, like, a space trucker in a completely fucking boring, sexless universe.
Yeah. When are you going to stop being mad about that game, by the way?
I'm so mad about it. Because I was excited for it, I'm not allowed to feel negative emotions about it.
We're just referencing things that people don't know about now.
Yeah, I was called out for being mad. And ironically, I'm more mad about that than anything else. Because I wasn't mad, but now I am. Yeah. No, like, Elder Scrolls 6, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If the writing team is the same, it's just going to be garbage. I don't care how big or how small the world is. I don't care how detailed or like much of a simulacra. It's not a fucking... It's going to suck, alright? I don't care what they do to it. If it's the same people making it, it's going to suck.
It will be the same people making it.
Yeah, so it's going to suck.
But I mean, playing Kingdom Come, Deliverance, poo. It's great. They like, we're going to make just a decent sized area of this specific country in this time and place. And they did it fantastically.
Yeah.
So it can be done. I just don't think Bethesda can do it.
Well, that's it.
And that game is huge. That's like that's a heaps big game.
Yeah.
It has, there's a gigantic map. and you're like, this is massive, and then you go to another even gigantic map, and it's got like a big city in it, and it's like, you know, The Witcher 3. Have you played that?
Briefly.
Okay. Did you ever get to the big city in that game?
I think maybe, but it was so long ago,
like
I
that.
really don't remember much about it.
It was great. I wish that Bethesda would just do their Elder Scrolls games like that. Instead of having like 5 small villages that are supposed to be, you know,
like
cities
fucking
and
model
towns.
villages. Yeah.
Just make one big one.
Yeah.
And set your game around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
In Enderall, there's a city called Ark, and it's fucking like more complex and bigger than any city Bethesda's ever done since Daggerfall, I assume, because I never played Daggerfall.
Daggerfall is absolutely enormous.
It's enormous.
No game will ever be as big as that. But it also is. It looks like shit. So you know.
Yeah, exactly. And it's probably full
it's
of nothing.
It's a 30-year-old game. That's why. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not confident. Also, Elden Ring is on the screen.
Elden Ring. Yeah. Like,
I was impressed with how big Elden Ring was. That was good.
I
really enjoyed exploring the areas in that game.
Yeah, me too. The slow reveal of the map. You know, every time you end up somewhere else, and then you open the map and you're like, oh wow, it's so far away. Oh my god, this game is huge. And then you end up somewhere else. It's even further away, and the map stretches out even further, and it just keeps going and going.
It's great, yeah. Like you get to the second area, and it's a gigantic lake. You go underground. There's a gigantic river. You go up to the mountains, and there's a humongous area up there. It's like, it just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, it's great.
She said.
I
hope they just make another one.
Yeah.
Do the same thing again. That's my favourite part of those games.
Yeah, the exploration. And that's why Elden Ring can be hard to replay, because if you do know it well enough, you're not really it's not going to wow you again. I may have said this before, but something that pisses me off about Elden Ring and Bethesda is that they got George R.R. Martin to write the backstory or some character names or something. They got this guy who is like an accomplished writer, and then but it's like, Dark Souls games and like Bloodborne, Souls-like, From Software isn't known for having shit stories. They might not be the best well-told stories, but the stories themselves are good.
Well, they're not filled with weird Hollywood dialogue or shit like that.
Yeah, it is definitely some of that. But but
it's not like a traditional story where it's I don't know, there's a guy who gives you a quest and he's like, come with me, and then you meet your quirky companions and they follow you on an adventure. That's not at all.
It's not that at all. The method of storytelling, we're putting that aside for now. But the stories themselves, once you learn what they are really good stories. Bethesda has I want to say decent storytelling.
The actual plot, right? The actual plot.
Yeah, the actual plot of the Souls-like games and
that happen.
The things that happen, the things that have happened or are alluded to have happened, or character storylines, all that sort of shit. It's good.
It's one of the things that I don't... Sorry, I know you're getting to a point.
No, it's all right.
So it's one of the things I don't like about the games is that not very much happens. Everything has already happened.
Yeah.
There's always a big thing at the end, which happens, which you do, but just in between the start and the end, not a lot.
Yeah, and even doing the big thing, you really don't see much impact from it, in the world.
Yeah, but you were going to say something about Bethesda, which is...
Yeah, well, it's all right. The thing with Bethesda is that, their storytelling is at least competent, in that it's it's kind of baseline for video game storytelling. Things happen, you probably have one or two support characters that, just follow you around and say shit while you silently just absorb all the information subconsciously because you're jumping around rocks or whatever and not actually paying attention. And so, like, but the stories themselves are so fucking, like, boilerplate, so bland, and so, like, just, they're not worth exploring. They're not worth, like, learning about a lot of the time. And so it's like, why isn't Bethesda the one out here hiring a competent writer? Someone who can actually make their, like, tell a story that, like, will make you want to play the game. Like, go play Skyrim and tell me one interesting storyline in that entire
No, it's all fucking
game.
shithouse.
It's all fucking just the most, like, just stock, you know? If they got, like, a writing prompt that came with the engine, that's what all their fucking quests are.
Yeah, the only thing I like about Skyrim is literally just exploring.
Yeah.
Just discovering the new areas. It's a nice looking game.
It's decent looking. I spent, like, I think 2 days installing a mod pack that had like 1,000 mods in it. Saw a trailer for it on YouTube. It's a mod pack so big it has a trailer. And I watched it and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will give Skyrim another go. I've spent, maybe 200 hours on it back when I was less discerning. And I think it took like a day to install. And then I played it for about an hour and uninstalled.
Nice. I wish they had gotten George R.R. Martin to, I don't know, actually write a plot. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
He's good at plotting. Like, his plots are great. There's lots of twists and turns and like shit like that. They're actually good.
Mm-hmm. I feel like both From and Bethesda are like almost like probably limited by how by like what they know how to do. You know, because it feels like they don't really know how to tell a story in a Souls-like game. And at the same time, Bethesda doesn't know how to, like, if they had a competent writer, then they would have to have competent, like, quest scripters to be able to, like, bring that to fruition. So it kind of feels like, they're both kind of limited in a way.
I fucking hate that meme on the internet of, like, comparing J.R.R. Tolkien to George Martin. It fucking pisses me off.
Why?
I don't know, because people just love to hate George R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
Because he's like a fat lib cuck, you know, kind of. And he's like quoted saying like, oh yeah, why didn't Tolkien think about the taxes and shit like that?
Yeah.
But they leave out all the quotes where he's like, I freaking love Tolkien, man. Like, he's obsessed with him and loves him. But anyway,
it's like Neil
that's another
deGrasse
video
Tyson.
where we. Yeah.
Except.
Oh no, fuck that guy.
No, yeah, well, see, that's the thing. It's like that, except, he has redeeming qualities.
Did you know you can only kiss yourself on the lips in mirror or something like that? I can't remember the quote.
It's so weird. It's so it like betrays his own narcissism, I feel like, in a very cartoony sense.
Is this the final boss? Am I just kind of talking over it?
No, I think this is the second day boss.
Oh, okay.
Fighter of the
what a
night
cool
boss.
name it has.
Yeah. Well, it's Morgoth.
It.
Or is it Margit? No, this is Morgoth. No, he's got the sword out. It's Margit, actually. Is it? I don't fucking know anymore, man.
I can't remember character names for that game.
Yeah, I think it is Morgoth. It really pissed me off.
I don't know if I could name a single character from Elden Ring.
Alright.
I mean, I can't. I'm saying I don't know any.
You wouldn't be able to... You got nothing. Who was your
Except for the
favorite
one
boss?
you just said. To fight or just like their design?
Just in general.
I like Snake guy. He was cool. Like, I didn't really
Snake
enjoy
guy.
fighting him, but he looked cool. Like, he was like he was a gigantic snake with like a face. That was disgusting and he looked pretty cool. I also like the kind of weird cosmic horror like skeleton thing that you fight underground, and it's made out of like if I could throw his planets at you and shit.
Oh, I hated that fucking thing.
I can't remember what its name was.
Yeah, I know both of them, and if it wasn't in the context of like you don't remember these things, I would just remember the names, but now I don't remember either.
There's that really difficult boss everyone talks about, whose name I also can't remember. It's like Melina or something.
Melania.
Melania, there you go.
Yeah, she's...
yeah.
I think they've nerfed her a couple times. I don't know. Last time I fought her, I fucking walked right through her, so...
I just frost stomped, that was it.
Yeah, it works.
Maybe that's part of why I don't want to go back as well, because that's not as effective anymore.
Yeah, true. But and it's like...
This must be a final boss area, or are they opening up a new area?
Nah, I think this is the final boss. Because I think this is it, you know, you get the 2 days, and then your
okay.
the boss on the 3rd day, and then that's it, that's your run. Although, if it is like a roguelike, I want to know what are you getting out of all this?
What are you carrying over to your next run?
Yeah, what do you take back home? Surely not just cosmetics.
Interesting. Love cosmetic. I hope there's a battle pass.
Yeah, right. I hope there's loot boxes. Yeah. I hope they put a brown non-binary with a chipped tooth.
Yeah, she's got vitiligo.
Yeah, actually that too.
Or vitiligo? I don't know how you say it. Albino?
I've
albino?
heard. Yeah, splotchy, Dalmatian, human Dalmatian.
Yes. I wasn't a fan of this fox guy. Is this the one that you fight in the Hogwarts? In the original?
I don't think so, because this has 3.
Instead of 1.
Well, it's kind of like 3 torsos, kind of. Right, that's a lot of legs, but only 1 set of hind legs.
Only 1 butthole.
Yeah.
All that food going in the mouths and only 1 butthole.
Just constantly shitting. Oh, now it's 3 guys.
Yeah, cool. I wonder what all those swords mean. They probably mean something. Not swords, banners. Sorry,
yeah.
Swords.
I think it's just cool set dressing. You know, there's a fucking beautiful arena.
Yeah.
This looks like Elden Ring, you know? That.
You're a beautiful arena.
Oh, thanks, man. I try.
That's right.
You remember Tina Arena?
I do. I'm in chains, baby. I'm in chains, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember her music. I just remember the name. Because I'm Fort Minor out here.
No?
No, yeah.
Sweet
no
Sorrento moon.
That does
Tina
ring
Arena,
a bell,
folks.
I think. Yeah.
What are you doing here, Tina?
Yeah, what are you doing here, Tina Arena?
I wonder if any of our international viewers know who Tina Arena is.
Was she Australian?
Yeah, she still is. She's still alive.
Oh, okay.
You can go and have sex with her if she let you.
Well,
I'm not saying without
she
permission. I'm saying if she let you.
Well, that doesn't
I
necessarily.
don't condone rape. This.
Okay,
That's
alright.
illegal and immoral.
Look, I'm just saying. Yeah, like physically, her consent is
Yeah. Oh, there you
not
go.
necessary.
What about Vanessa Amorosi?
Yeah, isn't
International listeners, do you know who that is?
Yeah, do you?
Absolutely everybody. Alright, anyway.
Yeah, that's it.
Good end to the episode.
Yeah, great. I hope you enjoyed. What are your thoughts?
Just talking shit. It looks okay. It doesn't make me excited. Like, honestly, like I was talking about, Australian pop stars at the end of it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look horrible. I think it could be fun for a little bit. I don't know how long I would want to play it for. But
Yeah.
I'd certainly try it once.
Here's the thing, right? When games were $60, it was a lot easier to be like, oh yeah, we can give it a go, I guess.
Yeah. Now it's $109.95.
Is that how much it costs?
I don't know how much this game costs, but that's how much new games cost at like EB Games.
Yeah, generally around that much. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's EB Games though. They always mark their shit way up.
what Avowed, and
Okay.
because Avowed I think was like $109 or like 139.
At hotmail.com. Wow, I can see your password. I am gay 69. Wow.
That's it actually.
That's
Yeah. I can't even buy it.
You're checking it on Battle.net?
Yeah, because it's on Battle.net for some fucking reason.
It's a Blizzard game?
Yeah. I guess
it's an
because
Activision thing, is it?
yeah.
The people watching this can't see anything, so it's going to be just awesome video content for them.
$119 for the standard edition. 95. So $120 or 140
I'll
for a
pass.
subpar RPG. Subpar PG.
SPRPG.
Yeah, exactly. That's fucking disgusting, man. How dare they?
And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. That's you. You're the duck.
Yeah, I am the duck.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck that shit indeed. Yeah, I would say it's on Battle.net because, you know, Microsoft bought Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, and now they have access to Battle.net, which probably a large chunk of like players they didn't have access to that have that storefront.
Yeah.
You know, because
should we say goodbye to people, or are we just going to talk in the dark?
Oh, we can talk in the. All right, goodbye.
Is there anything else we can watch?
I don't know, man.
Bonus content.
Bonus content. I don't think I have any like, you know.
Okay.
Any
thing.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
Okay. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Vys, you get the final word.
Oh god. Is that too disguised?
I do. I know it was a slur. I just don't know which one.
Oh, well, tune in to find out.
Tune into what?
This video you're currently in.
Okay. Make sure you tune in to this video, folks.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. All right. You better get the final word again because I was talking. Go.
Very good.